Back in 1968, British Rail's last ever steam-hauled train drew into Liverpool Lime Street. At its head was 45110 and LMS Stanier Black 5. This was the occasion of the famous 15 Guinea Special. Life's a little bit quieter for the Black 5 these days, in storage here at the Kidderminster carriage shed. But today it's going to sneak back into the limelight once more. Come inside and find out why. The excitement is all about this, the Loco's original smokebox number plate. This is the first time it's been reunited with the engine since 1968.
We had an inquiry in from a gentleman in Lancashire who phoned in and said that he had 5 number plates and he had the receipts from the British Railways board for the purchase of them, and one of them was 45110, and instantly that just rang bells with me because I was 12 in 1968, and of course, you know, I was still there in steam days, and I remember this loco running around the northwest of England. Of course, it ran on the last leg of the 15 Guinea Special, so it's a famous engine in that regard, it being one of the last BR locos to run service train on the last day, well, that evening. The Black 5s can range in between £5 to £1,000 in value at auction, but of course a lot of people would remember this. There'll be thousands of railway enthusiasts from back in the steam days who remember this particular engine, so obviously, you know, it's going to be very exciting on the day of the auction. Who knows what it might fetch? None of us can predict, but the outcome, I think, will be very healthy for the vendor.
It's a poignant moment today for 2 long-standing SVR volunteers. Mick and Pete were part of the gang that repainted the Black 5 in 1971, not long after its arrival at the SVR.
We all came together with the same ambition, to get the engine cleaned and repainted, ready for a naming ceremony. And it was a good gang. Quite a few got involved, as you can see in the photograph that was taken at the time. Everybody enjoyed themselves and well pleased with the end result.
I had a real feeling of sort of camaraderie, which I don't think has ever gone away from people on this railway. As I said, we were that bit younger anyway, maybe a bit starry-eyed.
It was superb. The engine was owned by David Porter, who was involved with the RAF, and he felt he'd like to call it RAF Biggin Hill. Absolutely understandable. And he made all the arrangements for the ceremony, and we had a fly past from the RAF.
Oh, very proud. I mean, it looked really, really smart. I think line black is a really, really smart livery. I know it was a bit of a contention when, after nationalisation, what colour to paint locos, and Riddles wanted locos to be painted black.
It's surprising, really. There were a number of engines left at the end of BR steam. BR decided which ones were going to work the last day's train. This originally wasn't going to be one of them, but something else failed and they pulled this in to do the job. And that's how it got preserved and became famous.
But to come here today, to actually be here apart with the engine, marrying up, offering the actual original smokebox number plate onto the front of the engine is just incredible. And of course we do have the BR receipt, which it cost him £2, and he got that on the 28th of May 1968.
The number plate is going to be auctioned online between 18th and 20th of February, and there's more information on bidding at ukrailwayana.com. I hope you've enjoyed this peek behind the scenes in our carriage shed, and another chance to remember 45110, the locomotive that will always have a place in history. Please like, subscribe and leave us a comment.